Oh shit, did it even start? Yes, sir. Can I just pretty much like, well, no, I didn't want to be doing damn. Insane. Huh? But I didn't know that damn dog was standing there and I didn't even know he was gonna run over it. No, I'm trying to think, and now that I think about it, I don't even think I've ever streamed Red Dead Revolver. Could have, I probably would have remembered it or seen it somewhere in my past videos.
Let's go.
Oh, no, in this game, I'm not picky on when I do the stranger missions, but I mean, it says you can literally do them any time in the game. It don't matter what part of the game you're on or whatever, you can just do them anytime.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought the horses used to be slower in this game, and now that I remember, they're actually a lot faster on here than they are in the second Red Dead game.
Whoa there.
How you do? I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
Now, Drew, nobody's lost anything yet. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr. Marshall! Mr. Marshall! Come out, wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That'd be your next looking mare.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
Nah, and if I remember correctly, he starts saying some dirty things about the
Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set free. Then you'll get your daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws, boy.
Yeah, you do! Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Oh, government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister. And I'm giving you the opportunity to get your daughter back before 15 friends of mine take out all their anger and their loneliness on her.
Where the hell is she?
Where is she, boy?
Bring Deke up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours. And don't get no funny ideas, or I will slit that horse throat myself. You boys have a pleasant afternoon. Yeah!
What do we do?
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
I'll teach you some respect for the law.
Hurry up, boy. Let's go. Quick as you can, Deputy. Make sure he's tied on good.
Stay with me, Marston.
I won't let anything happen to her, sir.
tumbleweed. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal government, Mr. Johnson.
They come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds, talking a lot of flannel about helping us, about spreading peace and civilization to the West, but they brought nothing but trouble and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in sheep clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected, when they're worse off than they were before.
The fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets. Why is this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deeks Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand boy.
Wait, Marshal! I'll be back for you!
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deeks the
bastard!
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too cowardly and stupid to ever be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies. You know, for his sake, they'd best not have laid a finger on Miss McFarland.
If
What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, god-forsaken place. Some people say it's haunted. It was quite a town back in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed. That was that. Pretty soon everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here. Oh, popular spot for lynchings, too.
Let's try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the McFarlands, Marston.
They saved my life. Gave me food and bed when they had no idea who I was. I owe them more than I can ever repay.
That's just they've been through a lot. Well, they're both vulnerable, different ways.
I wouldn't have been running in and out of a burning barn to save their horses otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very first time I walked into your office.
I trust you. It's just all this business with Blackwater and Williamson and the past. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard not to have doubts.
I understand. I never planned to be in the lawman business neither.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Pinning an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show him why it's wrong, at least he has reason not to do it again.
That's nonsense. Without laws, we're nothing more than animals. You look at Deke here. Man has worked hard at civilization. If your boy steps out of line, you whack him. He does it again, whack him harder.
You're a good man, Marshal, and I respect what you're trying to do. From what I've seen since I've arrived here, the law ain't really working.
Criminals are like weeds, Marston. Quick as you stomp one out, another one sprouts up in its place.
I'll kill all three of you myself, I swear! Oh,
Yeah.
go down, will ya? Only a coward hides behind a bag!
Come on, boys! Over the bridge! Come on!
Easy there.
John, you'll be exchanging the prisoner for Bonnie in the middle of town. Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here's gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Marston, lead Deke into town. Make sure you keep a gun on that son of a bitch.
You got feet, ain't you? Use them.
You get yours, you son of a bitch! I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been
fuck so good. Get these ropes off of me, boys!
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
That's enough, my friend!
Oh my good God!
Let her go, or I'll kill every last one of you! Don't you lay a finger on her!
How you finish this?
You're gonna be fine, Bonnie! You're a sorry bunch of wannabes!
Got us a snake in the willow. What's the matter? Running low on...
Bonnie, are you okay?
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you. What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Yeah, little doggy dog.
Come on! What have we got here?
You little Stormy Hoodie, I think you are a little kitty cat for talking to me that way.
Go. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Howdy. Let's go. Whoa. Ain't done nothing wrong. You gotta help. Go on. Come. Whoa, whoa. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Oh, what were you eating?
Oh, I thought I was gonna start one of the challenges.
Well, hello there.
Buster, what are you saying, little doggy? Damn, I guess I never started this one.
Everything all right, madam?
It's Miss. Oh. Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller. You remind me of my Peter. Have you seen him?
I don't think so.
Where is that man? We'll be late for the ceremony. He must still be at the saloon in Armadillo, talking to the musicians. He's such a fine man. Must be making things right for me, as usual.
Well, I gotta get going, ma'am. I'm sure your Peter will be just fine.
Wait, I beg you. Would you possibly go fetch him for me? This was meant to be my perfect day. Please, sir. Something must have happened. I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect day?
Yes, please, sir.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh.
No, they're trying to make her feel too much like damn day why.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help,
No,
Seth.
not this bastard. He
We
would always
need your
want
help.
to talk
Me and
to the
Mr. West
dead.
Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that, then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure.
Better put your sorry ass whining animal.
Yeah.
Put your
And why was
sorry
I
ass
hearing
whining.
the and why
You
was
hear
I
me,
hearing the
little
doggy
preacher?
whine for 30 minutes straight, you? Why was I hearing his ass whining?
I feel differently.
Hey, let the doggy know. But quit his sorry ass whining.
The self-same.
Oh, really? Is that how you view yourself?
Well,
Oh, it is. Yeah.
come on, Seth.
And
I
you
use
know,
every
son,
time.
I just met up with that
Let's go see
damn
Moses,
Seth
get you a map.
bastard on Red Dead Redemption, the one who
Maybe you'll
talked to
help me.
dead people.
Did you like him?
How did
All right,
you?
partner.
Oh, yeah, you ain't
No.
met the man yet, have you? Fuck.
No. I don't think
Shit.
so. But if
Boy.
I don't think so, Ash.
Horses are over
And you
here.
know, little cousin, it's about to be the hour-and-a-half mark for me, so what does that say about you?
Just that you're an
How can
I
you
ain't an
say that,
asshole.
love? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ha, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living?
What
They're
we are.
corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're
I
stinking.
know it, he's the bastard that
Met
talks
some
to
sick
dead
bastards in
people.
my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they gets warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Master!
You
Looked in the cave, Seth?
Whether you're craving coffee, a burger, or a burrito, keep your eyes peeled for some major changes coming to your favorite fast food joints in 2025. With the cost of living still on the rise, a value menu can be a great way for consumers to comfortably afford a meal filled
still going up. Why don't you chop it up your ass too, bitch?
$dollar menu items, $5 value meals. However, even these deals haven't been enough. In the wake of a worldwide outbreak linked to the quarter pounder burger that caused waves of spread throughout the United States, business is decidedly down for the company with the golden arches. Perhaps this is what inspired
still going up
New Year's
for a burger.
resolution. An all-new value menu, reportedly set to drop in 2025. The company's CEO, Chris Hitchinson, has hinted that the collection of specials will be holistic in nature, mirroring that of Australia's Mixed Smart menu or the Sabre menu featured in the UK.
Don't save a menu. Actually get your money's worth.
The details of what was included were released by McDonald's in November 2024, and it includes a buy one, add one for $1
what
deal
is
on
this
popular
shit?
menu
What
items
am I
such as
even
6
talking
nuggets, small fries,
about?
and breakfast items like the sausage McMuffin. There will also be a $5 meal deal, as well as local deals, in-app exclusives.
McDonald's is going to come out with a new deal.
Maybe one of America's top spots to grab a mouth-watering chicken sandwich, but its presence overseas has been surprisingly limited. Other than Puerto Rico and
Because you're going to go there and get it, motherfucker, that's
has been mostly reserved for consumers in the United States alone. However, all of that stands to change in 2025. With the new year comes an exciting new restaurant presence in both the United Kingdom and Asia. Construction on 5 of the UK's very first Chick-fil-A locations is reportedly set to begin in early 2025. Then, in the latter half of the year, Singapore will see its very first favorite storefront as well, and the fast food industry powerhouse has no plans to stop there. According to the company's website, these openings are just a baby step in what will eventually become an international leap. However, the details surrounding these subsequent overseas plans are currently undisclosed. If there's one thing that can be said for Wendy's, it's that it never shies away from a technological challenge. In 2023, the company known for its red-headed logo joined forces with Google Cloud to develop Wendy's Fresh AI, an artificial intelligence-based drive-through ordering system.
What?
Despite skepticism and downright mockery from some consumers,
they're animal.
Continually implementing it into more and more locations since its development. In 2025, the company will allegedly
That ain't the Wendy's woman, cousin.
an AI-powered filter that has many consumers raising their eyebrows getting it. An experimental automatic price-changing tool will be going into effect.
The masked woman.
This mechanism will reportedly have the ability to change prices and other aspects of the menu board based on the number of customers and other contingencies. Unsurprisingly, this idea is not sitting well with nervous consumers worried about potentially dishonest upcharges. For their part, Wendy's ensures that it has no intention of using its new tool to hike up price points on menu items. Instead, they plan to lower them during
It's hard to tell nowadays.
generate customer interest.
Oh, the good news is when I get my 2 a.m. chicken nuggets, they're going to be cheaper, actually.
Even so, how the company really winds up implementing this tech, and whether or not consumers will like it, remains to be seen. The city of Chicago may have stunning buildings, beautiful lake views, and deep dish pizzas galore, but it hasn't had a local Jack in the Box in 40 years. But in late 2024 and into 2025, the winds of change are blowing into the Wendy's, right along with the smell of the famous Jack in the Box tacos. 12 Jack in the Box locations are expected to be planted over the duration of 2 of which are already open. This marks a historic new beginning for both the franchise and hungry Chicago residents. The company reports that this initial planting is just the beginning of an larger expansion, potentially culminating in more than 100 established locations in the Chicago market. As the corporation outlined on its website, because Jack in the Box is motivated to expand in the region, this is a grand opportunity for interested business persons in the area to establish their own franchises under the Jack in the Box banner. If you're a Chicago resident dreaming of owning operating a Jack, rather than just eating on your way into work, the time to act is now. With its old-fashioned diner-like atmosphere, stacks of peanuts, and delicious hand-spun milkshakes, stepping into Five Guys often feels like stepping into an American hat. Aiming to embody the classic fast food scene of the U.S. in the 1950s, this burger and fries chain has not only performed well in the American market, but in international ones as well, with a presence established in Europe, Asia, and Five Guys has been named the most popular fast food chain in the UK by Market Force on 2 separate occasions. And in 2025, the corporation will reportedly be venturing further into international territory by opening up its very first location in Portugal. In an interview with Bloomberg Europe, John Egbert, CEO of Five Guys Europe, announced the company's exciting plans to expand into the Portuguese market, identifying Lisbon as its potential starting site. This news, of course, made an exciting splash in the Portuguese press. As we inch closer to 2025, we look forward to seeing a new country have its dreams of burger-induced bliss fulfilled. In today's modern world, social media holds the power to change things for people and companies in the blink of an eye. Most recently, Chipotle found itself at the forefront of a string of online attacks on platforms such as TikTok and Reddit.
If you're not paying attention to social media, you're running the risk of significant issues coming down the line.
The reason for this was the company, which had previously been praised for its ample and generous portion sizes, was skimpy on the size of its bowls, burritos, and other coveted menu staples. One disappointed Redditor wrote on the Chipotle subreddit, "I ordered on the app the other day. My burrito was the size of a can of Pepsi. Never again." These claims were echoed so loudly by online consumers, the serving CEO had to address them. After an internal investigation, the portion concerns were reportedly found to be true, at least for approximately 10% of company locations. These storefronts, the company assured, would be provided with training to change the methods under which they were operating and ensure that customers were receiving the amount of food they were allotted for their purchase. In Chipotle's annual 2024 earnings report, the corporation emphasized its renewed commitment to ensuring, quote, consistent and generous portions. In addition to filling its burritos to bursting once again, over 300 new Chipotle locations are scheduled to open in 2025, and continued success in the Canadian market is projected. When we enter a Popeye's Louisiana kitchen and order a freshly breaded and fried chicken patty sandwich, we expect it to be just as satisfying as the one we ordered from another Popeye's location a few cities over. Sadly, consistency has been a repeat complaint when it comes to this celebrated poultry chain. Reports of differing dining experiences between locations led the company's higher-ups to do some internal research as to the cause of these alleged irregularities. They found that the root of the problem involved the The corporation found that the kitchens of the location were outdated. With no updated or automated technologies installed in the cooking spaces, employees were performing the majority of the work, such as the breading and battering of chicken, by hand. Not only does this make for a slower prep process, it also makes for a more inconsistent one. After all, different employees and locations will have slightly different processes. In 2025, the Popeyes Corporation reportedly plans to install a whopping 30 new updates in its kitchen across the board, with modernized technologies like automatic chicken breaders. This will not only make service faster, but will ideally lead to a more consistent product for customers. It's a win-win. Bojangles, the fast food chain famous for its sweet tea, chicken, and biscuits, has established itself as a quintessential southern fast food chain. While it has a heavy concentration in the southeastern regions of the United States, it looks like the North Carolina-based corporation will be in cowboy boots for a pair of flip-flops in 2025. In the coming year, Bojangles will begin serving up buttery breakfast biscuits and mashed potatoes and gravy for consumers in Los Angeles County, as its very first location drops in California. This initial storefront is part of a larger expansion plan, which will reportedly include around 30 restaurants in the state. Allegedly, deals to build in Arizona are also in the works, marking a pivotal moment for the franchise as Bojangles begins stepping out of its comfort zone for the first time. We'll be watching with anticipation to see if the company strikes gold on its journey.
I think they've gone too much out of their comfort zone,
as the humble dream of a college kid named Todd Graves, but it has grown well beyond a young man's idea for a joint specialized chicken fingers. The once small,
it seems like you're listening to the video more than me.
West, and it has no plans
Yeah, because I can hear it more than you.
Outlets across America are alight with reports about
Really?
Gates locations.
When the controller's all the way in the bed and the TV's all the way in the bed.
To Seattle, Washington, and beyond, the country
Must
will
have allowed that TV.
the chicken chain in 2025. If you're in an area about to get a location, be prepared for the traffic. Recently, one Redditor described
I don't know, boy. You tell me what the problem is, you.
Around the building. Other Redditors have gone to confirm that this seems to be typical where newly established Raising Cane's locations are concerned. The lines in San Diego are always around. I'm not sure why it would be different in Pittsburgh. The sauce is good, decent fries, and great
my bad, boy.
Face it. It feels like there's a Starbucks or two on every corner we pass. As the world's largest coffee chain, it usually goes without saying that you'll be able to find a sign with that green siren wherever you travel. Though the company's overwhelming visibility and presence won't change in the coming year, it won't grow much either. The Starbucks Corporation has reported that an official halt will be placed on new builds in 2025, so the company Instead focuses efforts on getting its existing locations up to par. Sales are reportedly down for the coffee giant. Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol described its end-of-year financial numbers as being very disheartening, and he outlined that the company a change to bring consumers back to stores. While the company will continue to keep its end goal of increased global expansion by 2030 in its sights, 2025 will mean a systematic scaling back on aggressive expansion. In its place, the company will be revamping existing stores. Under this Back to Starbucks plan, Niccol plans to decrease wait for customers, reinstate condiment stations, tighten up menus, and recreate that comfortable welcoming atmosphere from the Starbucks days of old. When it comes to ordering, you've probably considered price, calories, your own craving, not carbon emissions. However, in a step to lower its carbon footprint and give its earth-passionate consumers a chance to order greener food, certified sticker to a number of its menu offerings, partnering with the World Resources Institute require the least numbers of greenhouse gases to supply and produce. Panera has developed a line of cool food meals, and it appears that this list will grow with fervor in 2025.
I'm not a fan of it.
And reducing its carbon footprint as a corporation on its website. Changes the continued institution of Panera facilities and more cool food certified meals on its menu in 2025. While there's still a long way to go in the fast food industry as sustainability is concerned, we can't help but applaud Panera for blazing the trail. We look forward to seeing what 2025 has in store for our fast food stops, greener meals included. Due to the extreme high demand for coffee, ethical issues in bean farming and sourcing developed as an unfortunate byproduct. Exploitation of workers, their wages, deforestation, dangerous pesticides, and other issues. Favorite cup of joe. These problems have some coffee companies up to the plate of change.
That'll take you off.
Responsibly and ethically harvested coffee beans. One of these is Dunkin'. It's based coffee and breakfast fast food.
You lost it again, haven't you?
In 2022, Dunkin' announced the start of a new initiative, Drive to Sustainability. The program would call completely ethically sourced courses, the company verification and vetting, as well as education for farmers. Dunkin' has granted donations to the nonprofit tree planted and part of its initiative. While Dunkin' hasn't updates on this program in 2024, its efforts are scheduled to complete. So, if the coffee team this year and try Dunkin' regulars will make that thing, it won't be thanks to the
Oh, you a shit monkey? Sorry, you're a donkey shitter. I mean, it can be whichever one you want it to be, boy.
Mr. Marston, how are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead.
Thumbnail and
yes.
the title.
Interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Other people
yes,
talking about it.
contemporary society is remarkably
it's not
harsh on
new,
professional exhumers.
but it's new
did
to
you
me.
know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school.
I put in my social security
Oh,
number.
very interesting.
They wanted to verify.
Look, you thought any more about our plan?
So
your plan, dear boy.
Your
plan.
Update
I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull, feeding to the vultures myself.
You see, Mr. Marston, you have the exterior of a violent man, but the soul of an angel, and that is what I think I cherish most about you.
This is
That's what I thought.
an account that are
Before we can attend to your
or
particular
some
problems, we need some extra lubricant to oil the machinery of business. And this being America,
that lubricant
immigrants
with which we
are
concern
coming
ourselves
over to America
is money.
and using these bought or stolen
What are you
accounts.
talking
They're
about?
because they can't get
We need
any kind of
weapons.
other employment besides
Armor plate for the wagon.
out and
Extra
bring
hands.
food, which is really
And
scary because then
I need some
just
danger
have
money.
a complete stranger
Let's sell
delivering
some
their
more of these
food,
cures.
and they think it's Susie
Sell
walking up,
cures?
but really it's.
Around here? Do you want to
How do
see
you
me
can't even
lynched?
pronounce their name?
No.
How do I say this
The
without
sport
being
of
offensive?
kings.
Oh no,
Racing,
what
my
I'm talking
friend.
about are
The
so
sport of
many
kings. A noble
people
activity without
using
reproach.
stolen accounts, and
Exactly.
it's
The kind
so
of
saturated. It's
activity
making it worse
where a
to
lying,
actually
cheating
deliver food
degenerate like myself can prosper.
a decent.
But come, let's finish the loading
So
and we'll discuss
saturated
it
with
as we drive.
illegal immigrants. Sure, you guys know what I mean. This is crashing down on it.
Now, sir, to
90%
reach.
of the time, they're not going to know this was behind their stolen or bought account. So they're not going to be able to deliver anymore, which means me
Seth
and
is an
you
interesting fellow, is he not?
will be able to make more money.
More deeply disturbed.
As we
I
did
can see
before
why you
this.
two get along.
Alright, so this
I
is
see
my
the good in
personal
everybody, John.
big number.
It's a flaw of mine. I have a soft spot for
there's no
life's
reason.
flotsam and jetsam.
The connection with him more
my
like
gashing?
you and Seth have a lot in common.
So
Both
verify
mob people
it.
for one.
Basically
Mind
straight
you,
to the
at least
point.
he waits until they're dead.
Why am I saying that?
Oh, my dear boy.
Verification is
Nobody is
taking a
more
little
critical
longer.
of drinkers than a drunk
It
who's
did
mended
take
his
me-
ways.
What are you talking about?
Come on now, John.
Like 2
I've
hours.
heard about you. You
Within
spent your
48
life
hours?
robbing people.
Through
It's a little
2 hours.
inappropriate
Let me
to
know
be
if you
taking
did
the moral high ground now.
2 hours.
I had the
And
courtesy
then
to put a
my
gun in their
account
face.
was
Whatever helps you sleep easily at night.
We
Yeah,
stole from
there
those who
wasn't
had
an
too
issue.
much.
So
Tried
it
to
was.
give to those who had too little.
A Robin Hood
So
with
obviously,
spurs. Oh, romantic. You expect me to believe that popping hot?
doesn't worry
Maybe
about
I'll have the good fortune to be able to
update,
leave
but
my nefarious
this
life
one
behind one day
are
and work
using
on the government's
accounts
dime.
that doesn't have
Don't
their
talk about
information.
things you
This
don't
one is
understand.
down.
Dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start
Driver
appreciating your
That's
friends
staff
more.
rate.
Folks around here
And
don't
I'm
see you
actually
as any
looking
different
forward
from
to it.
Bill
Now I have a
Williamson.
task
I didn't think I'd have to huckster
because
snake
I got
oil
so
and dig
sick
up the dead, that's
over
all.
the
Take it
holidays.
from me,
Because
John.
trying to-
Collaboration is the
It's-
key to
I
success.
haven't been
I can help
delivered.
you. Seth can
Brings
help
me
you.
to my
It's business. Nothing more,
issue
nothing
I
less.
have.
There's
This
no
one
need
was
to
with
make it
Uber
quite
Eats.
so personal.
Suits me.
I'm gonna say in about a month because of all the things I just listed. I think these gig apps is not my. It was at one point.
Hey, doggy.
But, I put all.
Yeah, what is that sick little doggy doing for you, little cousin?
Hey, I didn't know you were still here anymore.
Huh?
You.
What did you call me?
Well, I think you heard me, elephant.
Oh, you're a sick moose?
Anyway, John.
Yeah, you're sick
I
elf.
guess.
Race.
You're sick buck.
Hey, I
You're sick cantaloupe looking bastard.
I guess.
These chariot races in New Austin for as long as I can remember. And we need the money.
Why aren't you racing then?
Me? Oh no, not my thing at all. You've already proved yourself more than adept to raise my memory, and under some stress. These races are Byzantine in their ferocity, and the terrain is treacherous. People will do just about anything to win. Men die. It's a marvelous spectator sport.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my wild card, John. They won't be expecting you.
So what's your role in all this?
Think of me as your spiritual guide.
Do I have to?
You are a free man, of course, but I strongly recommend it. Imagine just for today, you are not an aging bounty hunter, and I am not an avant-garde business pioneer. No, sir. Today, we are gladiators.
Which is not
Motivation, dear
good
boy.
enough. Like,
I'm definitely
they
feeling
kind of didn't
motivated to
care.
get the hell out of here.
They did it go back to me. I was unbelievable. And it said, like, I can deactivate it, but it, like, I can undeactivate it. Deactivate it, they go in, activate it, and then, like, they just such a headache. So there was no officially deactivated to where it doesn't, is my point. But now, for 5.5 years as well, I've never seen, I don't think I went a month. But you want to deactivate the account because I haven't made a delivery in a month? How does that make sense when I deactivated the existence of the Earth about 2 years ago because I was having so many issues? But now that I didn't do an order, cut me off. Like, how does that make sense? I want to know from you guys because this is probably the longest I went without doing a delivery on the week. I want to know from you guys, what's the longest I went without doing orders? And how do you do it before? Because they're trying to deactivate my account. So basically, I was gonna put some random order just so they don't deactivate my account. You know what I mean? So the kids go back to school, and after I go back to school, what I usually I go to school big out. I don't know, like every other day. When you get back to the break, so in order to get back to the good, like that actually help us honest delivery drivers. Little pieces like that, you gotta do orders or work you off, like deleting your account. That's about. Let me know if you got not updates. So let me know if you got these messages. If you ever got this message from me, let me know. Like on one hand, like I kind of delete them, but on the other, like I've tried to do 5.5 years. Like y'all can chill. I'll get back to work when it is go back to school. And yeah, that's basically what I got for you today. Even I know about a week for a good delivery video. We're getting back to it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time.
Violet. Welcome to multi-component marketing. Welcome to multi-component marketing of access. Today, Sam and I are here together to check out this incredible $25.5 million home. Accessing with Amy. What information? Alright, this is real lakeside living. All about the position of our here today in Boston. Can't wait to show you around. Let's start. Starting today's tour from the exterior. This home.
Raise, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Also stepped on a couple of steps, access direct to the water. Look at this giant. A lot of fun.
Right, best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Isn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
The fallen rocks, the homicidal maniacs.
Oh, come on, John. Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the tiniest bit exhilarating.
Not the friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts, and your participation was not entirely pre-approved.
That was clear.
Ah, sport, war, and heartache. The guilty pleasures of mankind since the dawn of time.
I'd get away from the men we just swindled before you start waxing too lyrical.
Yes, of course.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish?
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could be better?
Ew.
My apologies, mister. I'm no hero, but it's good to help.
Cool, so come with. Go from the great floor, story, really kitchen and a teal colour. Properly pressed.
Come on!
Character style. Okay. Got some gourmet meat. Yeah, lots of it. Great. We also go to windows here. Oversized. That should be system. Is this hybrid bottom?
Yeah. Go.
Well, everything works. It's a nice house. Get real cozy. Pretty nice. But it's all about making fun living.
Let's go.
Fireplace here. the fans to keep got you over to out of here, so you have full of access points to the garden.
Seth.
Out the lake is
Hey, John. Hey, partner.
you know that
You what you need?
busy.
Ready to help me?
Not quite.
Very
Not quite ready. Yeah.
Probably
You see, I wasted a bunch of time looking for
Good to
that
see.
last bit of map. And I got to thinking, Moses was a liar. And I imagined myself doing all kinds of unpleasant things to his corpse.
Curious.
And then I realized...
Realized you were sick in the head? That you needed to move on with your own limited time on Earth?
No, partner. I realized Moses were no liar.
Over here by DC.
The issue was
I know.
Aiden O'Leary,
So, really
who said he had the body. Aiden died in that
Over
blue
here.
epidemic, and the bodies weren't even buried yet.
Got the body sitting in the back of that wagon behind you?
Yes, sir.
You're not even gonna wait until they're buried before you...
Well, they don't care, do you, boys? Honest folk off to a better place. Apart from that Aiden O'Leary.
But then moving into
I never liked him.
oh, sweet. Looking.
He lay with his sister. I don't like women, partner. I know. Not since Mammy died.
Seth, what are you gonna do with those bodies?
I'm gonna take him back to a nice quiet spot and look for the map. I needs the map, partner. I needs it.
Let's go! We ain't the only ones with an interest in these here fellers. All right. I know a secluded spot where we can search these sleeping beauties. Stay left! No need for the people of Armadillo to see my friends back here. Where are you? Come on, don't be shy.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Are you talking to them?
So what if I am? I feel less alone with them than in a crowd of people. The way I see it, they lost their souls, just like me.
You're truly a sick man, Seth.
You remind me of why I hate people. For a man who kills so much, you sure seem to have a problem with the dead. Life kills everyone in the end. They ain't so different from you and me.
Aside from them being dead and rotting, I guess they ain't. All right, Seth. Calm down. You talk to the corpses and I'll drive the wagon.
They're coming after us!
Two
Get us out of
flips.
here!
We done seen them bodies first. Give them up, you thieving bastards!
Can't you see we're in a rush here? Fast as you can, partner! I'll search these bodies as we go! See? We're one big happy family. We're sitting ducks. Let's go! Work them horses! Oh my! Oh my! Is this the quickest you can go? There, my friend. I won't hurt you. Who's got a kiss for Seth? There's some bullets on this one. Better than a poke in the eye.
Alright, going diddy on them dead bodies.
So, I guess this is goodbye. Can't you go any faster? Will you be my friends? Well, look at this. Some elixir. Sorry there ain't time for a burial, partner. Where's my map? Come on. Whisper to me.
This is very
Head left at this turn.
Ooh.
Ooh, a bottle of elixir. Thank you, my friend. Just going on a little trip. Go left up here. Christ alive! It's the bear! I found the bear!
like treasures and tumbleweed. That's where I was headed. It's fate. Keep going. We're almost there. Woo! Somebody needs a new cologne. Finally! Months of searching! I'm gonna be rich beyond my wildest dreams!
Maybe then you can take a bath.
Thanks, mister.
Space you live in.
I reckon I'll sit here a while trying to figure this out. I'm gonna be rich.
When you're done with that, get over to Fort Mercer. I need you inside that place.
After I find my treasure, mister.
So what's that? Welcome to one of the most extraordinary properties. The most expensive.
Distinct of luxury, space, and historical charm right in the heart of this.
Does it? Yeah, does it, boy? I think so. Yeah, what do you gotta say about that? Shitter.
Allen Park area of Dallas. Beautiful 5-bedroom.
Hey, Shitter, what is up with you?
Selected check.
Hey, don't be an asshole.
Beautiful. The organic.
You fucking bullshitter.
Really start. Great for serving, entertaining. The corner of that glass really gives you that down 2-step living space. Ceiling height here. TV area and art wall that they could be changing out. Great feature. Italian marble. Yep. Your inside out. Have this large slab exterior that they have. Gorgeous. All the cabinetry. Special laminate. Brought in. No bar area. On the we have lots of refrigerator doors throughout. Fine storage. Your appliances are TV. See those visually from the kitchen. Hardware. And detail that the sellers didn't miss. Every glass backsplash. Mortgage store. Outside. And really took in the front yard. This large area. Heaters, which makes it kind of useful all winter, especially in Texas. Got your big TV for football weekend. Italian marble carries all the way outside. Fine again. Fire pit, fountain, great greenery. It's really perfect outside space. Over ash wood through the downstairs hallway. The curved wall. The powder room here has beautiful hand carved one-piece in Italy.
Well, if that's how you feel, little Stormy.
On down and see your bedroom.
Who's safe?
Place where you can everything tucked away so you don't have to clutter out. This has electronic. Be able to just touch those. Privacy. The master closet, they have space so that all of your clothing and things are tucked behind doors. Most part. You have refrigerator doors. So if you want to keep beverages special in the closet, you've got this one. It's just over the top pretty. I love the shower so that you can open to let some nice fall air be built in. The lighting really is first floor. That's the way that hit this building space looking outside. Right. And then note the skyline through the ground. That. And then TV space with the kids. Belt wall. Those special. And then a private door to close. You have a nice little office, which is private little area. Let's go look outside. You have a nice little side yard. I love the little side. Kids, dogs, very dog friendly. Note the design of the wood everywhere. The big wall that was custom done. You can step down a few spaces. My space, the dog space, which really works great for family. Again, we go to the right and have the downstairs one. Great for women. Just put in. Then here you've got your space off. Dog food, things like that. You have a steam set. And you just have a quick stack here.
Really?
So there was that there frozen.
The what?
Floating stairs.
This other half of this serve doing me.
Go on upstairs and check it out.